Hey, what's up everybody? It's BDF 44 coming at you with another video. Alright, so these storm clouds are still up there, but I figured I'd get out today because, well, quite honestly, I needed to. I need to get out the house, man. Started getting a little too comfortable staying in the house too much, it seemed, over the last day or so. Yesterday was raining so hard, I didn't want to leave. Excuse me. And day before that, of course, I went to therapy. And it was a good day. It was a good day of therapy, of course. The only problem I've been having, truthfully, is just the phone uploading problems. I don't know, since this storm began, I ain't been able to upload nothing within reason. So this probably won't be up for another 7 to 8 hours. The other two, the three that I've made, the little basketball videos, they ain't gonna be uploaded no time soon. So that's really been the frustration of my circumstance lately, is just not being able to have my YouTube videos upload. But if anything crazy happens, I'll probably just go live. But it's nothing big going on right now. I just want to go out and give myself some fresh air, and enjoy my day, maybe talk like I always do, and just accept the fact that it ain't gonna be uploaded anytime soon. But only problem with that is I don't have the greatest amount of space on my phone. So normally when things upload, delete them immediately, which is not usually a problem. But in this situation, if I'm not going to be able to upload them very soon, then I'm running out of space that I can't replenish. So it's a little frustrating, but I got to do what I got to do. If I'm going to continue to be me, got to be me. Can't let the devil's antics get in the way. So that's what I'm doing, getting out the house. Got my Lakers sweater on just in case it rains. Of course, tomorrow they're going to be putting up Kobe's statue. It's a pretty big deal. And, looking very forward to that. And hopefully, maybe I can, after paying these folks over here for this room, maybe go down there and see how the atmosphere looks. Because that's something I'd like to be a part of. Especially since I get out every day anyway nowadays. But tomorrow's also trade deadline day. So, it's going to be a hectic day just in general in the NBA. And for myself on this channel, if I can upload anything, I'll probably just be live all day with that. That'll probably be me trying to make sure that the video's up right away regardless. But, yeah, man. Feel pretty good. Been asking the Lord to help me with my frustrations. With just little stuff that comes together to be big stuff. But it ain't nothing I can't handle. I'm certainly not in a bad space like I was in the past when I first started this process of being in this hotel, and how hard it was in the first couple of weeks. It ain't nothing like that, but it's just been little irritations of the mind, stuff that's been annoying me, and just feeling really lazy, I think, for my standards. Lazy, that's the word. And it ain't the lazy that I used to know of, where I wasn't able to do nothing, but it's just harder to get out of bed in the morning, harder to bring myself to do these walks, just, I don't know, I guess I'm just getting older, maybe. But that's what it is, just laziness, man. And so this is me fighting that. I actually felt like staying in the house and doing art right now, but the process of continuing to do this matters to me too. So it's like that's what gets in the way. You feel like doing something and you end up doing something else. And I'm such a go with how I feel kind of guy, to where this ain't really what I want to do. I don't actually want to get out the house right now at all. I want to sit in the house, work on the art, upload that, and enjoy the warm room. But I gotta get exercise. I know that. I got to continue to be around people for the betterment of my mental health and the process of what it is we've been doing. I know that. And so I'm fighting it. But, for me, it was easier to do this when I wasn't so into doing art. For the first 3 months of being here, as I told you guys, I didn't want to do any art. Now, I really want to do art, and it just ain't enough time to do everything I want to do. Can't do both. Can't be out in the daytime and do art in the daytime. So something has to get sacrificed. And today it is the art. But I did upload a few pieces that I made last night. And I made a very nice piece for my art CD that I made, the K-List 377, which is literally house music and techno music. No words. You might get like 3 words on that one. I've made maybe 3 or 4 playlists like that before. But the art on there was really good. That was one of my favorite pieces I've done. So, yeah, man, the last 2 CDs I did actually were 2 of my favorite ones. I think I just found a little formula for making those playlists of art pieces a bit more full. Just getting better at what I do in that way in general. So, yeah, I encourage people who like techno music and house music to go check out the K-List 377 on Apple Music, BDF 44 at Apple Music, because I liked it. I liked it a lot. And that's not really my type of music, but when I get into that bag, I'm actually pretty good, to be honest. So yeah, that was a good one. I enjoyed that, making art to listening while listening to that. I don't know why I can't talk, but yeah, that's what I was doing, man. Made about 7 pieces while listening to that playlist, and took a pomegranate, how do you say pomegranate? Break, ate a pomegranate, which is something I'm going to incorporate into my diet. I'm replacing turkey. I'm getting turkey out of my diet. I've come to the conclusion that my body don't like that either. Whatever they mix the turkey with to season it or whatever, it gives me problems. I can't eat nothing, man. Everything I have to eat is bland. Basically, if I want to be healthy and not have stomach issues, essentially what I'm finding out is that there's only a few things I can really eat: rice, fruit, oatmeal. That's about it. Everything else, probably not. Can't do it. Probably not. Like literally. Even the stuff that I like just as recently as a year ago, can't eat it no more. Just can't have it. Body doesn't like it anymore. So, that's what it is, man. I've gotten rid of turkey. Finally stopped that yesterday, and we'll replace that with pomegranate. As far as the price is concerned, that's really what it is. The turkey costs about $5. Buying pomegranates is like $2 a piece. So it's like, I just replace one with the other, because I really like the pomegranates that I've been eating, man. You eat the seeds and it settles the stomach very well. With the rice after, it's like a dessert or whatever. So it's not ideal, man. It's definitely not how I was raised to eat, but just gotta adjust to your allergies and the things that you just can't eat anymore. As you get older, you can't do what everybody else does. Your body is essentially telling you you won't be able to. So I can't do milk, can't do a lot of seasoning, believe it or not. Seasoning of many kinds cause me many problems. It's a headache, man, I tell you. But one thing I'm not actually looking forward to is my doctor's appointment on Valentine's Day. Not looking forward to going out to that. I know I have means of transportation to get me there. They'll pick me up from here, and I don't know if they drop you back off, but they at least get you there. But I'm not looking forward to that for some reason. I just don't want to do it. It's not even that I'm afraid to do it or anything like that. I just don't want to. It's a process of getting all the way to the other side of town early in the morning. I think it's like 8:30 or something I set that thing up for. I don't want to go. I know it's something I need to do, find out how everything's going in my body. But it's just a hassle. It's a hassle trying to get there. It's a hassle going through the process of giving blood and all of those different things that I just genuinely don't want to do. But we'll see how I feel when I get to that day. And when I get to that day, hopefully I'll feel a lot better about it than I do right now. But right now, if I had to go, I'd tell you I wouldn't want to. So, and these are things that have just been like small irritations, nothing too serious, but I've been slightly irritated with life as it pertains to what's ahead of me. But as far as my mental health is concerned, going to see Lydia a few days ago was good. Having this therapy session with her was very, very helpful, and just been feeling pretty good, man. Nothing too serious. Haven't felt the urge to go and lift it across the street from weed shop. Haven't felt the desire to do that, so I'm winning that battle. I haven't had the money to buy any cheat meals, so that hasn't been an option. I've been winning that battle. I did my tonnage yesterday. You know what I mean? Body. It was strange because yesterday I really wasn't feeling that good physically. My stomach was acting up. based on the turkey I'd had the night before, I was having real issues, feeling sick in the bed like around 3:30 after I finished my playlist. I was telling myself, you know, I got to get up and move. I got to, even though it was too rainy to go outside and walk around, you know, I was telling myself that you got to get up and do your hundreds, man. And I was like, man, I can't see myself moving right now as ill as I feel. But, you know, I said a prayer. I was like, God, take over, you know. I know what I want to do. My stomach's not reacting properly. I have things that I want to accomplish for the rest of my day. Take over. And it wasn't within 5 minutes after saying that little prayer that I felt myself going through the process of doing everything I need to be doing, including the hundreds. And by the time it was over, I was feeling great. By the time I finished my workout, I felt great. I ate the meal and then started the process of making the art. And it was some of the best art I had made. You know, and I asked the Lord to help me with all of that. So that's what I wanted to share with everybody is like, you know, sometimes when you're feeling sick or feeling lazy or a combination of both, maybe you're not 100%, but you know you need to be doing better things to feel better. Because I know what makes me feel better is exercise. What makes me feel better when I'm feeling like that and my stomach ain't right is getting up and doing the hundreds. By the time I'm done, I'm great. So it's like laying down ain't gonna make me feel better, but getting up will. But the process of getting up and getting started I needed a boost. And it was a meditation, a small, short prayer asking the Lord to completely take over. And whatever happened next, I just trust that it would work in my favor. And sure enough, he made me feel good enough to do everything that needed to be done from there. And that's what it is that I'm here to share. You can do that. You can ask God to fix your situation in that way. And, you know, if you believe he's going to help you, all you got to do is trust what's going to happen after that. Whatever it is going to line out properly. So that's what I did last night, man. I surrendered all to God. I was like, whatever happens next, I'm asking you to take over. And so if it means for me to get up and do my hundreds, I'll get them done. But I won't burden myself with the idea that I need to do them if for some reason I don't get them done after this prayer, because I know whatever happens after this is you making it happen. And sure enough, I got up, did my exercise, had good content to watch while I was at it. You know, it was just a lot of things fell into place. I ended up feeling better. My stomach ended up settling, made sure that I was okay in that way. And I just give all the glory to God, and I knew it was him taking over. It's funny, I'm looking across the street at graffiti. It was maybe 2 weeks ago, I was walking down the street and I was watching somebody paint over the graffiti that was there. And I remember saying to myself, all they're gonna do is spray right back over it. And I looked to the left of me and it was a dude who was monitoring what was going on over there. He gave me the ugliest look. I don't know if he owned the property or not. But I was like, it's true. Like, that's all they're gonna do. They gonna spray right back over it. And sure enough, they did. It ain't but 2 weeks later, they sprayed right back over it. I don't know why anybody would waste any money painting that white just for them to do it all over again. They see a white space, they're gonna paint, they're gonna spray it. Like, that's the hood you in. So I don't know, man. It's just funny to me because that made me feel vindicated in my thought when I said that. But nevertheless, I'm out here, man. It is not all that warm, but you know, I'm still gonna make sure that I do what I gotta do to get the exercise that I'm hoping to receive and try to work my body back into the equation of where I want it to be. Because I ain't had the best start to this year in regards to how I've been feeling and all of these different things. Even though I've been keeping up my workouts, I never weaned off of my push-ups. But I had them bad cheat meals earlier in the year, cut down on some of my walking earlier in the year, and as a result, when you're this age, your body just expands. Your stomach starts to expand. It just went bad. So I can only imagine how bad it would be if I had stopped doing all my exercise and ate poorly like the world does, like the world around me does. I would have really been in bad shape. But because I have these habits, I was able to kind of settle that a little bit, and now I can see my body going back in the right direction from here. But where I was at the end of December, I just had a bad January. That's really what it came down to, a very bad January for my standards. And looking to fix that now. So this is what this is about. I try to get back on track. And it wasn't that I was eating too bad. It was just that I was having a lot of bad bloating type of issues. And it was expanding my stomach, you know. So it's one more reason why I need to make sure I'm at that doctor's appointment to let them know what's been going on with me in that way. And you know, this is what you do, regardless of what the doctor tells you. You take care of what your responsibilities are to your body. Eat well, exercise, stress low. That's what it's about. And so that's what I'm handling right now, man. Forcing myself to do more. As I grow older, whether it gets harder or easier to do it, I'm gonna be willing to overcome it with the same intensity, man. One day at a time. That's what I tell myself in regards to any goal. So I'm telling y'all, one day at a time. If you got physical goals or emotional goals, financial goals, spiritual, whatever the case may be, mental goals, you got to take it a day at a time. And when you feel like you're not going to be able to be consistent in that moment, you let God take over. You tell him, you ask him to take over, and then trust whatever happens after that is going to be what he wants it to be. Because a lot of times it's us telling ourselves we need to do this, or telling ourselves we don't have a control over that, or telling ourselves if we don't do this, it ain't going to work out. But the faith that you have, if you believe, will settle your mind and spirit in regards to the task in front of you. And that's really what I'm sharing here. So just allow yourself to settle into the understanding that, hey, once I tell God take over, there's really nothing else I got to worry about. It's just about sitting there and letting him do so from there, and trusting, absolutely trusting that whatever you fall into from there has that prayer attached to it. And that's a mighty prayer. So that's pretty much what I got to say, man. I'm going to cut this video off. Try to spare some of the space just in case there's anything necessary to upload later. It won't take 100 years to do so, but I'm going to continue walking, probably go down to Hollywood, grab myself some more pomegranates, some more stuff like that, and head back over here, try to get my hundreds done possibly, or if I don't feel like doing the hundreds, we'll see what the Lord wants to do with me. But I am definitely planning on getting this walk in and not thinking too much about anything other than that. So that's what I got to say. My name is BDF 44. I thank you all for watching.